Hi. Today we're going to talk about faith. It's one of my favorite ones. Honestly, so when I was 16 years old, I was being confirmed in the Catholic Church, and we were supposed to pick confirmation names, and most of the students picked names that are saints. I wanted to be different, so I chose the name Faith. It's really amazing, and it really is amazing because at that age, at 16, I did not know all the choices I was going to be making in my life. I did not know the challenges that would come up in my life. I just didn't know. But I chose faith. So that has been such a gift. Later, when I was 39 years old, I was divorced and I wanted to change my name. Wasn't sure if I was going to change it back to my maiden name or what. And I realized I'm going to change it to Faith. I'm going to legally change my name to Deborah Faith. And I did. So, what has faith meant to me? I know that there's a definition I'd like to read. I'd like to, you know, acknowledge that faith is an act of trust in someone, something, or a set of beliefs, often without absolute tangible evidence or proof. So why did 16-year-old me choose faith? Well, she believed in God. I still believe in God, and at the time, I was probably speaking to the faith I had of all that was around me about the divine. And what I've learned since then is that I have had quite a lot of faith in myself that has strengthened over these years. So, one thing about having faith in myself is that I've been able to trust in my ability to respond to life, not to control it. I know that whatever happens in life, that I will find a way through it. I honor my inner signals. I am aligned with an intuition, with a conscience, with a spiritual higher power, with the earth. So I've had faith that with alignment of those things, that I will make choices that are for the for the best for many people, not just myself. Um, I have had faith with myself, and I know that I won't abandon myself when I am doing something or working on a challenge or growing. I don't I don't give up on myself, and I have faith that I will see things through, and I have. And I come at up out of the end of these journeys, and I look different, and things around me might look different. I have faith that it's going to be okay, even though I expect an outcome that I know that the outcome might actually be better than I could ever have imagined. I allow imperfection, and I know that that doesn't mean failure. And that's kind of back to what I just said, is that I to not attach to how things look, because I know and I have faith that I will rise up and I will move through and just become a stronger and more love filled person. I have some past evidence of where having faith in myself has helped me to grow in a positive way. So because of that experience, that past evidence, I do have more faith in myself. I mean, I'm older now. I think that if I were again 16, I would have less evidence to prove that I can have faith in myself. But sometimes there's a real fun energy to being a novice and just being um, hopeful and wide-eyed, and yeah, it's all gonna work out, and that's faith too, and that counts. That counts for sure. I trust the part of me that's aligned with the truth, with love, and with guidance. And as I self reflect more and more, and I recognize my inner voice more and more, and I also recognize the inner critic and the inner judge, and I am able to see and understand all those different parts of who I am, then I have developed more faith in myself as being able to navigate the noise and focus with attention on the voice inside of me that's positive, and that is one that will help me be better and grow and feel better towards my loved ones too, like that I'm just more positive in every way. So I feel like a little there's a test that I can do just to see if I have some faith in myself. So one thing is, can I take the next step in something without having full certainty? Can I not collapse when things are taking a really long time? Can I continue stepping forward into my dream? Can I keep creating new dreams? Right, having faith that I am, I am able to keep growing and changing and doing really fun and cool things in this lifetime. And then I can choose alignment over approval, so that I can have faith that my inner knowing, my inner voice, my heart, my connection to God, that my connection to the earth, that all of that I have faith in more in that than what others' voices are telling me to think about myself. Um, you know, society, TV, all that my inner knowing, that I have faith in that more than the outside noise. So I don't need everything to be resolved at any point, but I do have faith that I can trust the timing. I can trust my depth and my ability to move through all things in its perfect time. Here's where we're going to practice. So take a deep breath. Okay, kind of get back into your body. Keep breathing wherever you are. Okay, be aware of what's around you, yourself. We're talking about faith right now, the virtue faith. So practice. So ask yourself. So you're looking within, self reflection. Ask, can I take the next step even though it's uncertain? Okay, and just listen. Think about something that you are hoping to move forward or to have happen in your life. Like, just really feel into that. And how's your body feeling? Is it nervous? Is it excited? Is it blah? Just be aware. Be aware. And that's for you to keep doing. This isn't a question just one time. This is something that you can check in daily or weekly. So just be really aware. Okay, so the next thing is, can I not abandon myself? So having faith in myself, whatever situation you're going through, can you not abandon yourself? So that means not giving up on something that's really valuable and important to you. Not giving up on something you're trying to achieve, some healing you're trying to accomplish, like whatever it is, like, can you not abandon yourself? Can you just keep going and standing by your own self's side, just being supportive and compassionate to yourself? Can you continue to dream? This is whatever the situation is that you're thinking about. Can you just imagine it for yourself? Can you just believe and have faith that it's just going to happen? You don't know how it's going to happen, but just have that faith that, yeah, it'll happen. Have faith in yourself to be able to just know it's going to happen. And possibly you might have you might be creative and see it happen. Like, it's up to you. This is a big one, and the final one for you to practice. Can you choose your own self-authority and have faith in that rather than the voices around you, society, institutions, voices of friends and family? Because point being is that they all might conflict, right? So, can you have faith in your own self authority, which is your intuition, your heart, it's your conscience, it's your your gut, your body, like how are you responding? Uh, it's your wisdom, it's also your excitement, and it's you. Can you have faith in that, in your own self authority? Okay.